Ooh, yeah. What's going on, everybody? I hope you are ready. Today we're doing number 2 of the Fealty Gaming Podcast here. This is the second episode, so bear with any glitches or whatnot. For this, it is a live taping, so there will be no notifications live. But definitely want to introduce, we've got MaxGentlemen today, switching the scene. There he is, looking behind himself right now, doing a cool intro there.
Hello.
This is MaxGentlemen, everybody. We've got the promo there. Click the link there if you haven't yet. He's a great streamer. He does everything from making artwork to emotes to layouts to crazy layouts even while he live streams with his cam and everything. And he plays games too, from Aftercharge, Overwatch, Fortnite, a whole bunch of different games. He's one of the sickest Aftercharge players out there. So what's up, Max? How's it going today, man?
It's doing awesome. I wake up this morning. I take my I take my shower and I do my regular stuff. And I come here to talk to you today about some cool stuff, gaming stuff, and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, I gotta love the gaming. Well, speaking of gaming, what was like the first game that, like, while you've been growing up, that was just like, ooh yeah, I'm into gaming. That's it. Like, sign me up.
I don't really remember the name, but like it was on PS2. No, not PS1. There you go.
Mm.
And it was a game of a dragon. Maybe you know him. It's from a PS1 game.
Spyro? Was it
Yeah,
Spyro?
exactly. Spyro. Yeah, that was my first game I ever played, and I like it a lot. I was like spending my time on it.
Let's see. I should be
That
able to pull it up here. This is Spyro.
Yeah, Spyro, one of my favorite game on PS4, PS1. After that, there was no other games, but like there was Lara the girl, and yeah,
Tomb Raider, right? The
yeah,
Tomb
Tomb
Raider.
Raider,
Yeah.
yeah, the first one with the yeah,
They're
those were
actually
fun.
they're coming out with a new Spyro. Are you excited for that? It looks like the Reignited trilogy.
Yeah, it looks sick. It looks awesome. But it's the trilogy. It's going to be the second part probably.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look. Oh no, they just remade it. Yeah, there you
Okay, so they bring it back the old game. I'll
go.
probably play that because I didn't. I skipped the original Spyro back in the day. It looks cool though. I wonder
Yeah.
what was his name is Spyro, or was it something else?
No, it's Spyro. It's
Okay.
Spyro.
Because I
Yeah.
remember a game, I think it had dragon in it back in the day, but the character's name was Clicker or something.
Flicker.
Yeah, and he used to make like a click sound, and one of the characters would be like, "Clicker, that's annoying. Stop that." And me and my brother
Yeah.
used to click the button all the time. Looks like a kind of cool open world game, though. I mean,
Yeah.
looks like you can kind of adventure wherever you want there and like do a thing, and that's pretty
Ye-
cool.
that's why I like this game because it's like you do your adventure, you do like some stuff to win. And yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, it was a pretty neat thing with PlayStation back in the day where they had it was like PlayStation and the N64 started coming out with a lot of those games that was just like open world, explore as you will, you know. Of course, the graphics, you look at them like, we saw in that video there, the original graphics maybe weren't. Ah, there we go with the Twitch cup there, Gallagher. Showed off the swag. Love it, man. But like, yeah, those games like really like kind of opened up a world, so it's kind of neat that did it come out like, did you play it when it came out, or was it like
No,
some okay.
my mom like bought it and I played it. Normal.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, because I was on, because I know you're like younger than me. I wasn't sure if like, you were getting it like later on, or like you were like in on it like from jump then, you know. But that was cool games. Did you also play like the Mario games back then that were like that? I think they even had a Zelda game like that too.
No, not really, because I just had a PlayStation, so
Mm.
there wasn't like Mario games and all
Yeah.
all that Nintendo games. But I played like some other games and that I had. Like
Hmm.
we received the PS1, and we bought some games with it.
Hmm.
So yeah.
That
That's it.
PlayStation was great. Was it the
Yeah.
PlayStation Slim or was it like the PlayStation like big original one?
The big original one, I think, because like you open the disc,
Yeah.
yeah, you know,
Oh, that
and
one
I
was great.
yeah, I had this one.
I remember the memory cards for that. I used to love the memory cards for that, like save all your games
Yeah,
on it. But then you'd
yeah,
have like 10 of those memory cards and you forget which one had like the game save data for the game you wanted to play. And like you
yeah,
going through all of them. And then of course someone had to say like, why didn't you write down the names of the games that were saved on the card? It was like, I don't know, man. I just grab them and put them in.
yeah.
And then you'd
So
have like one game on three different cards. You know, somehow like it would end up like replay a little bit, save it on one card, replay it again, save it on another card. That was
yeah.
crazy. That was a crazy system. Did you play any other PlayStation games?
I didn't. I don't have it anymore because
Hmm.
it's I don't have it. We didn't keep it, but I
Hmm.
had like some other games. Tomb Raider. There was a game also you can do some cars. That was a car game,
Did
and
they attack each other, the cars?
no,
Oh.
it's like a adventure. I think like you need to race against other people.
Ah, probably like Need for Speed then maybe.
Yes, something like that. Probably.
I was thinking when you first mentioned cars, I always think of there was a game called Twisted Metal, and it
Oh,
was like cars versus cars. Like one car would have like an electric attack, another car had like a machine gun on it. There was like an
oh
ice
yeah.
cream truck that was called Sweet Tooth, and that had its own guns. That was a really cool game. Kind of disappeared off the face of the planet, sadly, though. It was so cool. I miss it. That PlayStation, I loved the PlayStation One though. I was really
Yeah,
that was like pretty amazing. I kind of skipped the N64 partially because of the PlayStation 1. Like I was all for it. I mean, Tekken was great, the fighting game, you know. I
yeah.
I remember for me it was when my mom had taken me to the store, like I had some birthday money, and she was like, "All right, you can either get the PlayStation or I think it was like the Sega Dreamcast, I want to say, or might have been the N64. It was one of those three systems." And I was looking at the fighting games, and I was like, one of them had like I think a Street Fighter game kinda, and then I saw Tekken, and I was like, oh, that looks so cool, like,
Yeah.
and I always kind of get like the veil of like these games looked amazing because like in my mind at that time these things looked amazing. They were the most amazing thing I've ever seen, and then you look back at them and it's kind of like, was that amazing? Like you mentioned Tomb Raider. Let me see if I can pull up like original Tomb Raider. You know.
Yeah, that was a nice game. Okay, I played it with my mom because she liked this game. She was
Hmm.
playing with me. We were doing all this stuff, and I was like, okay, I'm going to be honest. Okay, I was scared sometimes because like I didn't want it to die in the game, and you know that was normal. Okay,
Yeah, it's a scary game, man. Absolutely scary game.
I see you looking at me, but yeah, I like the mysteries. You need to go there to open the door, an example. And there was like other you had a gun, you need to kill some enemies and stuff. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
And there was also animals like it's showing.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Camp.
I had gotten that game with birthday money as well. Took it home, played the first mission where some wolves come out of a cave and attack you, and I got so scared that
Oh
I
yeah.
was like, nope. Gave the game to my brother who's 7 years older than me, and I would sit there and watch him play through the game. So it's cool that you say like your mom. Like, what about your mom? What games was she like really into other than like Tomb Raider? Was she into
Uh
like
sh-
older games too?
she wasn't really playing. She was just
Ah.
playing this game. She was just helping me, and there was also my brother that was here. We're playing sometimes in family. We're like trying to do the game. But I
Mhm.
think we didn't finish it though. I think we didn't finish it.
Oh, it was a tough game to finish. There were
Yeah.
some boards where you have to do these like jump puzzles that were just like intense. You keep
Yeah.
on falling down. I mean, I had
Yeah.
the Lara Croft scream just like embedded in my brain for a while. Like I would just hear it. That like ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
legit, there was pretty much like I want to say like 2 hours straight of us trying to do this one jump puzzle, jumping from like platform to platform, and we just couldn't do it. Nothing we did, we just kept on falling off to our deaths, to our doom. You know, hearing that
Yeah.
scream. You know, but I
Yeah.
mean, looking at the graphics, I mean, you can see like the backgrounds, the walls, like all of it's very flat, but with like a little sticker on it, pretty much.
Mm.
Like a lever is just this little thing sticking out of like it's not even a hole in the wall. Like, you know, the
Oh,
movements. Yeah.
oh my god. Looking at the video, it's making me like, I want to play again. I want to try it again. Because it's one of the OG games, the good games I
Yeah.
liked in the past.
And it had such a the great storyline. I mean, I think games
Yeah.
back then really were kind of forced to tell you a great storyline because I mean, visually, yeah, it was amazing what they were doing at the time, but like, you know, visually, it really was. They had to kind of fill in with something else. You know,
Yeah.
it's. I mean, games, yeah, they've come a long way visually these days. I don't know if they've necessarily come a long way storyline wise in comparison to these old games. You know, I mean, you really felt like, I mean, people fell in love with Lara back in the day. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
even you mentioned Spyro. I mean, there's people who still today they dress up like Spyro. They want to be Spyro. They love the storyline. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, that's why
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they're remaking the game. They know that people loved it so much that they want to play it again. You know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was amazing though. PlayStation One.
Really.
I
Really.
I really wish I still had one. Mine's gone. I forget. I think it was in the flood when Hurricane Sandy hit here. I'm pretty sure it was in the basement. All I know is it's not in the house anymore. So much stuff was lost in that I can't remember. But like, oh man, I had so many games for that system. That was definitely my system. So when I hear like people say they love the game on PlayStation, I'm like, oh, that's great, man. That's just great. You know, I wish I played
Yeah.
Spyro though. Hopefully, I'll get a chance with the remake. I gotta check when that comes out. I'll definitely be trying to play Spyro and checking it out. Then, you know,
If 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 you stream it, I will be there. I will follow the show with you.
hey, well, if there's co-op, maybe we'll do like a dual stream. You know,
Yeah. Yeah,
maybe
of course.
dual
But
Spyros.
I think it's just on PlayStation, so I don't know because I have an Xbox, whatever.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
and PlayStation doesn't really like to do that crossplay stuff.
Yeah.
What do you know? Speaking of the crossplay, what do you think of the whole Sony not letting? Because I know you play Fortnite. Like, what do you think
Yeah.
of like that they don't allow the crossplay?
I think that uh, they don't allow crossplay to like beat not beat but like try to no okay I'm going to roll I I think PS4 just don't want to do those. Jeez, I don't know.
Like they don't want to like
PlayStation.
support the other systems by
Yeah,
like allowing people to play together, kind of like allow them to catch up or something.
yeah. I PlayStation just they are pretty. I sorry. I'm just.
No worries.
I,
For
I
those who
have
don't know,
something.
Max speaks French as well. You know, like
Yeah,
that.
I speak French. PlayStation, I never liked PlayStation. Gonna be
Mm.
honest, because I like PlayStation One and
Well, yeah,
all
you
the other
like
stuff.
the games. It wasn't really
Yeah,
like the system. You like the games.
yeah, the system because they're like trying to make all into the console. Like
Hmm.
when we need to always buy a PlayStation playing cross-platform and all that stuff. So
Yeah. Max is talking to his mom right now.
I but yeah, they want us to buy the PlayStation probably, so they don't do the cross platform, and I think
Yeah.
that's how they work like that. I think it's fine, but it sucks for the Xbox player, the PC players that want to play with their friends, and
No.
yeah, I think PlayStation are like too commercial. They're like into they just want like PlayStation they just want like everyone to have a PlayStation. and the Xbox are like pretty big because they are on PC, Windows 10. They are also on Xbox. They are on everywhere. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah,
that's
that Windows, yeah.
yeah. So I think Xbox, it's not a problem. I think uh, the PlayStation is like don't want everyone to buy Xbox and stuff. Yeah, I
Yeah.
hope you understand me. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I get you. I mean, I guess I can kind of understand like where PlayStation's coming from in a way. That PlayStation 4 was kind of like their saving grace after the big poop show that was the PlayStation 3, and everyone was kind of like, "What is this system?" Like, it's not really an upgrade fully, but like, and then they don't have the backwards compatibility on their systems. And Xbox being the Xbox 360 with like Halo 2 and 3, I believe, being like the biggest games ever, then Call of Duty. I'm pretty sure they had some of the Call of Duties just on Xbox. I can't remember for sure, but all I know is everyone I knew had an Xbox during the 360 period. And even then, the 360 was having the red rings of death. Like, the systems were killing themselves. And people
Yeah.
were still like, get me an Xbox. Like,
Yeah.
they were
Yeah.
like, I'll accept this like fate that I will experience. I mean, I've had the red rings of death when I had a 360, had to send it in, and like the send in process was like, you're not gonna have a system for a month and a half. So all your friends are playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare, having fun, getting prestige. By the time I got my system back, I was like, I'm level 3.
Yeah.
But like everyone loved it. But like, yeah, I can definitely understand like PlayStation's like, yeah, we don't want to like do this crossplay thing. My worry though is like with Fortnite, like you're a Fortnite player. I mean,
Yeah.
it's very expensive after a while when you're buying the skins, you're buying the season passes and stuff. And like what I don't fully like is that PlayStation's doing it, and they're saying that now you can't have your account on other systems, and you can't utilize your
Yeah.
skins. Then
That sucks so bad. Yeah.
like I can understand like if you don't want people to be able to play with each other, but like you got like $60 into the game, a free game just for these skins, and it's like, nah, I'm not gonna let you have an account on the system, you know, and then you can't use these skins. And I'm like, man, I want to progress in my season pass. I want to progress in like this stuff. I didn't buy it on the PlayStation anyway. Like
Yep. Yep. Yeah. I think probably like in the two next years they will probably like do it cross platform. Just
mhm.
today, like this year, I think they're just working on it. Maybe I don't know,
Hmm.
but I think they're going to do it one time because it's important for like the everyone and they're playing. Gaming is like the next step, and computers and stuff. It's the next step.
Yeah.
So they need to get better. They need to get ready with the Xbox and Xbox Epic Games and all those company.
Hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, plus with like, there's all these rumors that PlayStation 5 could be out in like the end of 2019. So it's like you're going into this period where you're making the fans of like the largest game in the world, such as Fortnite, like angry with you, like and the fans of Fortnite are dropping tons of money. I mean, Fortnite's like, yeah, we're gonna just do this like tournament and give out $1 million. No probs. Like whatevs.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, they must be making tons of money.
yeah.
So
So it's okay. Just do it.
yeah, it's like let's piss off those fans. So yeah, I agree. I think
Mm,
that they're like for now they're kind of like we don't want to do it, but in the future, yeah, I could definitely see them being like, all right, yeah, no, we're gonna let cross-platform happen. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
They'll probably try and though assure they get you know, uh, some assurance of like holding some games. But yeah, I don't think when it comes down to free titles. But free titles are also like a new thing, though. If you think about it,
yeah.
it was because of the PC gaming world that free titles even came about with like League of Legends. I'm sure there was
Yeah.
others before that, but like I think League of Legends was like the first one that was like it's free. But that's PC game, and kind of you can only do that on PC games where it's a free download, play the game, enjoy it, early access or whatever. Whereas consoles, they really only became like internet usable like kind of in the 360 time PS3, but it wasn't like it is now. Like now, like the
Yeah,
Xbox One and PlayStation 4 really connect to the internet, really have stores that exist on them and can do things like Fortnite. So maybe it's also a learning, curve for
yeah,
them. It's something new, it's a
yeah.
new type of game. They probably were like, "Ooh, a free game, a lot of people playing it, mine." Like
Yeah.
you
And
can't
also,
have this.
they're like making some game free. Like there's some website doing it for free and Steam also, so that's
Hmm.
helping a lot. It's they're like probably like old games,
Hmm.
but they are like the it's free, so you gotta pay it. You gotta
Yeah.
go with it. But yeah, it's fun. Games are coming free. There's and some are not. Some are free and some are not free. Like Realm Royale, it's working
Mhm.
pretty well. It's work and Fortnite also it's working. League of
Yeah.
Legends, yeah. But probably one day, when it's going, when yeah, what? And the next years probably it's good to be a little bit unrated. There's going to be like so much new games that
Yeah.
Fortnite will be probably like dead game like they call, but it will be free, so people will still playing it until like getting out of the servers. The servers are down or something.
Yeah.
The company do.
Yeah, eventually, yeah. Every game kind of has that like time period where, it could possibly fail, and then on top of that, like, gamers kind of get burned out. So like, how can Fortnite really keep it up and keep it fresh and stuff? It definitely makes sense that by next year, with the rate of games, I mean, we had Radical Heights, we had, you know,
Yeah,
what was it like Project something? I forget.
Darwin Project.
Darwin Project. That's right. Yeah, Darwin
Yeah.
Project. We got Realm Royale, Darwin Project, uh, Radical Heights. When Radical Heights is already dead. Fortnite, PUBG. Uh, there's so many, but like I can't even think of them right now. But there's so many. It's like anyone could just put a skin on an open world experience and be like, "Yep, there's random stuff on the ground. It's a,
Yeah.
survival, battle royale. Here you go." Yeah. But I do see that like, Fortnite's trying to start to innovate. My worry though is with a lot of these games, especially like the bigger games, they don't really do much to kind of keep the people
Yeah.
in check, and then you get a lot of burned out people for the fact that you know you can only take trolls so long and the annoyance of like just negative people so long, then you're kind of like, all right, I gotta move to a different game, and League of Legends did really well with it where you give the thumbs up, the thumbs down. I know you play Overwatch. They recently put
Yeah.
in like the voting system. Have you noticed any changes in like Overwatch from that?
I played Overwatch a little bit. I played some competitive game,
Mm-hmm.
and when you create a group of um, it's better because there's no toxicity. Like I didn't see anyone like being mean or like screaming at everyone. I didn't play a lot,
Mm-hmm.
because I am playing Fortnite. I'm doing some stuff, so yeah, sometimes I didn't have time really to play Overwatch,
Yeah.
but I think it's a big change for the game because there was a lot of mad people like playing when I was queuing.
Yeah.
So I think it's very good for the game, and I think it's going to not level up, but like help the game growing again.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was like kind of getting old. You know.
Yeah.
Uh, but that's cool. They do like some events. They do some cool stuff for players. So, thumbs up for them. Thumbs up for them. Mm.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like I had played it, I only played it one day, but it did like you didn't have the, oh, there we go with the Twitch merch. Oh, look at that beautiful Twitch merch. That's swaying.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
oh my
wait.
gosh. Yeah, the Max Gentleman shirt there. What did you have that on Streamlabs?
Oh no, I just bought it the 1 month. I did it for on a website.
Terrible, man.
Yeah, and
You
I
gotta
heard.
get it on Streamlabs, man. You gotta sell your merch, man. Golly.
Yeah, I don't know if someone will buy it, but I can do it. Just
You could
like
buy
put
it.
it there.
Yeah, you put it there, you
Yeah.
buy it. I bought my mug, still waiting. I think
Oh,
it's getting delivered today, so I'll finally be able to see it.
oh, nice.
Yeah, but yeah, about Overwatch, the digression. The Overwatch, I played it one day, and it was like it did feel like you didn't have people yelling at you like, "Oh, why are you playing Bastion on attack
Yeah.
for? Like Bastion's not the attacker. Come on, you switch to Genji. Genji's the best in the game, you know."
Yeah.
And I'm like, you switched to Genji since you're like the King Sahib of the game. Like, you are the mightiest of Overwatch. Like, you switched to Genji, And they're like, but I'm on Diva right now, and I love Diva. I'm like, I'd rather play Diva than Genji, like, Golly, but like, yeah, you get yelled at the whole match by someone. They're always like, "You've ruined my day, man." With
But yeah, oh, they added also something like you can enforce the roles. So like
Mm,
if you choose at the start e-healing, you stay with it. You cannot choose defend or
mm.
tank. Just stay with medic. So that helps a
Oh,
lot too. Yeah. So you cannot like choose everybody. You can choose Mercy and Anna and all those healers hero.
yeah.
You not go away from all the others.
That's
Yeah,
actually
that's
real.
pretty
I
good.
didn't know that they had. That's really awesome, because then
Yeah.
at least it's a situation where it's like you don't have to out-click someone to get the healer you want. Like you're already like getting queued into a match. You're the only one who's choosing this type of character. You'll be able to play that role you want.
Yeah.
That's really smart. I mean, they have enough people queuing into matches, I feel, to do a queue like that. It's not like they're a game where, like, if you queue up healer or something, you're going to be waiting like a half hour. You'll probably get into a match as DPS, heals, tank relatively fast. There's enough people queuing, you know.
Yeah.
That's really exciting. But, it's like, I think we need to see more games like that, you
Yeah.
know,
Really.
doing things like that. I mean, League of Legends did it when they were like the top of the mountain, pretty much when it came down to MOBAs, and started doing the thumbs up, thumbs down to get the trolls out, and it worked relatively well. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
you still get kind of talked down to like, oh, you're the jungler. Why didn't you rotate at 3 minutes, 22 seconds, and 21 milliseconds? You're supposed to rotate to the mid lane. Gosh.
Yeah.
Like, you still get that. But, like, I'd rather get that because I glean some information off it. I'm like, all right, I'll
Yeah.
remember that next time. Because that person's saying that because they're watching, like, the top tier players do that. That's the reason why
Exactly.
they're
Yeah.
doing that. They sit there and they watch like, if a Fortnite person's yelling at you for how you build your tower, they're yelling at you that way because they watch Myth, they watch Cypher PK, they watch Ninja, and it's like, oh, don't you're supposed to floor stair floor, bro. Floor stair floor wall. Golly, don't you know to
Yeah.
left turn, floor stair up, then you stare above you, flip around, do a 360 no scope, like, you don't know how to
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
this, like, and that's usually the person that flies in and lands on the opposite side of the map. Like you're down at Flush Factory and they're up at like the northeast side of the map over by like the custom built building. It's like,
Yeah.
you don't know how to 160 no scope, 176 degree angled no scope, floor stair, floor jump up? Yeah. Like, but like
Wow, yeah.
games like Fortnite, though, it's like you see them coming out with all this content, all these new limited time modes and everything. I can't help but wonder, like, you can't put one dev on adding, like, a feature that, like, Overwatch has, League of Legends has, a nice little simple thumbs up, thumbs down, and the people who are just continuously getting thumbs down, and you give little reasons like aggressive behavior and stuff like that, little subsections, like these other games have done, and then you stop running into those people, and then your community gets a little bit better, and then all those people who are kind of just salty, sit there and yell at you the whole time after they have already died because they decide to run in 1v4 against an entire team. They, they,
Yeah.
they decided to fly into tilted towers while you clearly marked, like, like, maybe Moisty Meyer or something, and they're already jumping off the bus going into Tilted, then yelling at you like, "I died. Where were you?" You know.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah,
cool
really.
though. That's cool to know
Really.
about
That's
Overwatch though. That they have
really.
that. You know.
Yeah.
I know that's also a game you like to play. You know. So
Yeah.
that's neat. I mean, I've lurked many a times in your channel seeing you play. You know that game.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite character in that game?
And my favorite character, I played it a lot. Okay, it's Jump Trap, Jump Trap, Jump
Hmm.
Trap. Yeah, I played him a lot because I started playing with him on Xbox.
Hmm.
It was fun to play with him because you just shoot and you try to hit someone. You know,
Yeah.
it's not like a gun where you and it's doing damage. It's like you shoot and you're doing damage by the bomb there is on the gun, and I like it because it's like a grenade launcher. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a grenade launcher, and you use it on enemies. And simple. I always like this character because it's just awesome to play with.
Hmm.
I yeah, I have a lot of time, great time playing with him, and also with the bombs on
Yeah.
him. Yeah,
His little C4 kind of explosive thing.
yeah, you can jump with it. Go and the point.
Yeah.
And you can just capture it, and the enemies are like all behind. Like, what are you doing on the point? It's fun. It's fun to play with it. Really, I have a great time.
You gotta love that laugh too when he's like,
Yeah,
yeah.
also in his character, like his emotion, his emote,
Hmm.
uh, he is fun. He is a
He does. I think he does take some skill to play though. If you think about it, I mean, because
yeah,
those grenades, it's not like a normal grenade launcher where once it hits the ground and bounces, like it explodes and has like a good area effect. Like you do have to
yeah.
like kind of skill shot those grenades at like the targets and stuff, you know. So
Hmm.
it's that's definitely you've picked a, you know, it seems simple, but like a complex character to play. You know, it's so annoying though when you kill one and then you run over them after they die and forget.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He just dropped a whole bunch of grenades behind him.
Yeah, and people forget it sometimes. So I'm like, I got a kill. And when he's like, I got killed, okay, and he has like 1 HP and dimple,
Hmm.
you just go on the bomb, die. Like, it's a 50-50. He died, I die.
A little kamikaze play at that point, you know.
Yeah,
He is a cool character, though. I do find sometimes like I like him because I can play like backline and stay near the healers with him. Just like
yeah,
aim really far up, just send those grenades, like you know, get him over the Reinhardt shield or whatnot, you know, and just sit there and watch the damage fly. You know, that's a
yeah,
cool
really.
game. That was a really cool game. Speaking of other games, though, like I know you're really into. I've played it with you. It's this cool for those who haven't heard of it. I'll explain what it is first. It's a 3v3 multiplayer game that has nodes across a map. These little energy nodes. And you have to attack the nodes. It takes like 8, I think, or 10 hits to break each node. And
Yeah,
it's robots versus like humans, and the robots can go, they're invisible, so you know you don't the humans don't get to see the robots until they get near the robots or hit the robots. They'll take them out of their invisibility, and the robots have to break all of like the energy like
yeah,
pylon things, you know. So it's very fast paced, very fast movements. All the different robots have different abilities. All different humans have different abilities. I personally, I don't know the name of it, but I like the one that has like this little drop bomb that I could keep on placing from far away and does this like call in a thing. But the game,
yeah,
after now you've heard about it, it's called After Charge. Really neat 3v3 game, and Max has not just played it, but he's gotten to like nearly like 4,000 like
yeah.
MMR, like
4,500.
4,500. Wow. I think it was the first time you played it, the day I played with you, you got like over 100 wins, and I think what was it, 19 losses?
Yeah, nine. Yeah, I think
I think it was like 106 wins, like 19 losses, if I remember correctly,
yeah,
that night. It was
yeah,
crazy. Like, just
crazy.
to even the point there was like even that night we versed the devs. I mean, they did. We won one.
We
You
won
know,
one.
like I like to always point out we got one on. You
And,
know, but
and
they
last
won
out.
like three. Like, they
Yeah.
destroyed us.
They're playing the game. They know the secret and stuff, so that's normal.
Oh
And they
yeah.
know also the spawn. So when we're respawning, they're like shouting
Well,
at us at the
they
spawn.
made
So
those spawns. You
yeah,
know.
they made it. You
You know?
know.
Golly, so what do you think of that game though? Why do you love that game so much? I'll pull up some footage of the game here.
I like the game really because it's like fun to play with friends. You can like it's also like really strategic.
Hmm.
You need to be you need to help your teammates. You need to do some damage the electronics. No, no, it is.
Like, yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
do.
it is.
You have
Yes.
all the different electronics and stuff. You gotta. We're seeing in the video like there's a
Yeah,
little electric thing the robot dude's sending to the other dude, and it kind of charges up their abilities so you can use your
exactly.
ability. You
Mhm.
know. So yeah, it is kind of strategic with that. Where if you don't have like your ability, and you're the one that has like a speed boost ability, you're not going in and hitting that pylon and then flying out like you'd like to. You know, you're kind of
Yeah.
just looking there at the humans like, hi. You know?
Uh, yeah, and it's very fun to play with, like I said, and you can help your teammates. You can do some also. It's like not there's no HP really. It's just energy. You know, you need to get some energy, or you need to get some energy by
Yeah.
tapping or just being near if you're an enforcer. And it's fun to play. I have a great time, and I don't. There's something I like about this game, but I can't really say it. You know, the
Yeah.
map, the graphic, it's very awesome. It's awesome, and it's a game from country, my my country, and that's from Quebec. Chain
Hmm.
Awesome Games. So I discovered them by this community. It was like I was in a community, and there was a Quebec community, and they just showed this game, and I was like, what's this? And I just started playing it.
I
Yeah,
remember you were the one who first told me about it, and you were like, "Oh yeah, you should really play this game called
yeah,
After Charge. You should check it out." And like you were telling me for like a whole week, like, "Oh, this weekend they're doing like this, alpha test. Definitely play it. Check it out." And then I finally like got on and finally played it, and it
yeah.
really was pretty amazing. And even, I forget what the humans are called. They're not the enforcers, right? Or I think they are. They're the enforcers.
Enforcers and uh,
The
I don't know.
robots are just like the robots, I think, if I
Hmm.
remember correctly.
Yeah,
But like, so the humans, like, you can see this pylon here. The humans get that energy for their ammo there at the bottom left of the screen, and that's all. Like you were saying, that's all it is. That's your health. Like, you can't
yeah,
kill the humans; they're not killable. And also, you can technically kill the robots. What you do is you knock them you know
yeah,
so they get knocked, and then you have to pretty much knock the whole robot team to get the win as a human, whereas
yeah,
the robots have to break all the pylons without all of them being killed. So it's got this kind of fun replayability aspect to it, and it's got
yeah,
that strategic play where you really do need to work with your team well,
yeah,
to do it, because if your two teammates get knocked, then it's just you, and all those humans are sitting there.
yeah.
It's not like you can clear out the humans and then, haha, I can win all by myself. It's like,
Yeah,
no, your teammates get knocked. Now you're versus 1v3. Like, I
yeah,
highly doubt, like, you're not going to be like the best player ever to get through it. I think even these videos, I think, are earlier videos. Let's
yeah.
see.
That's
This
really
one's.
easy video. Yeah,
Because, like, I think the pylons are a little different now. This looks a
yeah,
little bit better. No, this is nice to see that it looks like they've got a little bit of a spectate mode.
yeah. They also they didn't say anything about the spectator mode, but they say there's going to be one the when the game is come out, and About the game, also, what I just think about it, but the community also is awesome. Maybe you don't really know them, but it's a big community on Discord, and we're all chatting, we're all communicating. We're like also doing talking about the game, if be like some new upgrades. It's a lot of fun. And also has oh yeah, there's a lot of characters also,
Oh,
so you
they're
can
coming out with
choose.
more.
Oh yeah, they're coming out with more, but there's four enforcer and four robots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, four robots. And you can choose what you want. There's like a little sniper. It's called how can I forget the name? I play this game. I see this game every day, but
Dude, that happens to
yeah,
me all the time. All the time. I'm like,
that is.
yeah, there's this thing with the thing. Yeah. That thing. You know that thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's true. Like, it is neat. And since it's a 3v3 game, and there's at least one character that's not going to be played, and I could definitely see them having the opening in the future to add plenty more characters with different abilities, different zaniness. Like I think one of the cool things about it is that kind of like the silliness of the characters, the silliness of like the animations. You
yeah,
know, it's definitely very smooth. Like you see those videos, it's very smooth. You know, and those videos I really don't think do it justice like what we were seeing before. Like those videos look way slower than the actual gameplay. Like when you're in the actual gameplay and you're flying around and moving,
yeah,
jumping up, it is like 5 times faster than what we see there.
yeah, really.
You know, you're like, as the robots, you're like, oh, I got two on this node over here, and then like, you run into the other side and try and get like a hit or two off of that node. And like one of the things I kind of like, but I hope maybe they can make it a little bit better visually, is when you're breaking the pylons, it's so hard to know how many hits that pylon has on it, which in a way does add depth to it, but like it does cause for like the saltier of the players to be like when you accidentally break a pylon, like come on man, you gotta get the pylons to one hit left. Yeah, it's like,
Oh
dude, I
yeah,
couldn't decipher the cracks on the pylon, I'm sorry. You know, like I
yes,
messed up, I did one extra hit. You know, like doesn't it,
yeah.
what do you it doesn't irk you like when you're like, oh man, I broke
I know it's true. It's totally. Oh man.
it.
Well, yeah. If you're looking for a game, you like do the advertisement, like just tell when the game is going to have his beta, or should I keep it for the podcast?
Well, you could, if you know when they're
Okay.
doing like a beta or whatnot, you could let us know. I'm
Okay.
happy to
Okay.
know.
Okay. So they're doing a beta this August 3,
Hmm.
4, and 5. So there's going to be 3 day, and the weekend you can play it for free. There's going to be like a link soon. You can get it there. You can join also Discord. It's simple. You see all the news there, really.
Hmm.
But yeah, you can get some free keys if you're looking for a game to play. It's the game. Really, you should try it out.
If
Awesome.
you're, but if you're already in it, are you just automatically in on like that beta?
Yeah, if you really have a key, it's okay.
Sweet.
You can just play it on Steam. Yeah.
A guy named Max got me a key a while ago. Just saying. I'll definitely be
Yeah.
playing. So then that means they're definitely not far away from release date. Then if they're doing like a legit beta in August, then
Yep, yeah, I think they're going to launch it the end of summer. That's what they said.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow, so that's like the last beta then pretty much. That's the we're
Yeah,
testing our
really.
servers. That's
Yeah.
awesome. I'm
Yeah,
really
really.
happy. I know for you, I mean, like you're younger, like this is like, like a big game for you and then kind of like the pride too of like this company you've been there, like not like invited by them. It's just so close to you that you just went like found the front door and took a selfie outside of the place cuz you're like it's the place. Like this is the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Like like that's really cool, It's neat like I live in New York, but still, like, it's over in Manhattan where places will be that are making games and stuff. If they are here, usually they're not. I would have loved to
Yeah.
have like, I can't imagine like for me growing up, Halo just like blew my mind. If the actual place where they made Halo was somewhere I could travel to, I would have been there like every other day, like so what's gonna happen in the next game? When's the next game coming out? Can I get the next game? Do you have a next game yet? Can I play it? Can I play it? Like,
Yeah, yeah, it's so much.
like
Oh,
you can beat the devs, go travel to the place the next day, and be like, hey man, nice match. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I didn't do that like the next day, but
Mhm.
I did actually go there to the studio. They're
Oh yeah,
really friendly. They're awesome.
that's cool. So you've gone again then to actually like meet them and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's awesome. Did
I
you
think you wait, what?
what?
What? What?
You said I think you what I do? What I do?
No, no. I mean, like, they give me a a something when I exit. It's like after charge brace you put on your hand.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
yeah. I'm very happy. Very happy. But I don't have it now. It's in my room.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think they gotta be giving you a gerb at this point. I think you gotta they need a special beta tester, MaxGentlemen, up in their offices there. You know?
Yeah, but I've been lucky because they did actually a server. They opened the server for me, and we
Mm.
did when they didn't have like the chance to play with me on
Yeah.
stream, they just did an entire stream for me, another entire like they opened server just for me and two other players to play against the devs, and we actually won one time, so pretty
Okay.
happy.
Hey, winning one time is a win in my book. When we played, we won one time. Just saying, devs. You know, that's really cool though. It's neat to see a company that, I mean, what they've created is very solid. As per
Yeah,
multiplayer games. I mean, when we were playing it, maybe the servers weren't getting bogged down by like millions of people, but like, they had quite a few people playing. I mean, you didn't have wait times for queues. Like, it was, you queued, you were pretty much
really,
in.
yeah,
We were seeing a lot of different names. We weren't seeing the same names over and over again. So, I mean, clearly, like you say, there is a community for this game, and for a company that relatively small, just really they're grinding, trying to
yeah.
make something great, and to have like some random gamer coming by and they just welcome you in, and
Yeah,
that's great to see. Like, that's a company you kind of want to see grow. That's a company you want to see achieve what they're trying to do, because imagine that company with that mentality making a game that has maybe half the player base of Fortnite or the player base of Fortnite. You know,
yeah,
I mean, you imagine After Charge 2 is going to be probably the best game ever then. You know?
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's I think after charge you're hitting something because after charge is like new. It's not like a battle royale. It's not something that you see a lot in the
Mhm.
gaming industry. It's a 3v3 with friends. It's competitive. You need to get some extractor. Yeah, it's an extractor. There you go.
Extracted.
Yeah.
I call it pylons. That's me and my like StarCraft 2 time period with the Protoss. Galagosh extractors, that's right.
Yeah. So yeah, they just it's new. I think it's
Mhm.
going to hit. Like Battle Royale that was kind of new. There was maybe like player no background that was like started
Mhm.
it, but it was really um
Glitchy.
yeah,
Glitch-tastic voyage.
yeah. Yeah, but
I
yeah,
mean,
I
it
think
was amazing. Don't get us wrong. We both appreciated the game. We both played that game. I've seen Max play it. I played with Max playing it. You know.
yeah,
But yeah, it was glitchy, and seeing Aftercharge made by a small company, of devs working together, and the
yeah.
game, like, really, we were playing it no problems. Didn't have a DC, and Max is like the king of DCs when you play with him on Fortnite, you know.
Really, am I?
It doesn't happen too often, but it does happen from like time to time. It'll just be like Max's name, just like with the X symbol. And it's like, ah, he got killed by the glitch
uh,
boss. But like, yeah, it's like once in a while. But like, what I'm saying, like, it really just like no problems were had. So hopefully, I think it could do well, and it is, yeah, it is new. It's not really like it's like a capture the node game, kinda. Like, it's hard to explain, and that's nice. I think that is going to shake up the system a little bit, because there is
yeah,
a high level of strat that has to be involved. There's a lot of team effort that has to be involved. And since there really isn't like kills in it, it's just about a strategy of achieving a goal, and you could come back from near losses where two robots can be knocked and that one robot comes in, spawns them both, and like when you spawn a robot too, like, with the strategy, like we were talking about how the robots have to send energy to each robot so they can use their abilities. When you spawn, like you res them, it's a quick button click and they're rezzed. There isn't like you don't have to stand there and res them like in other games and stuff. Just click, boom, they're rezzed. But as you do that, you want to like spam your energy sharing, ability, so that if the one has like a speed ability, they can fly away as fast as they can. If the other one has a shield, he could pop his bubble, So there is strategy, and you don't want to send all of your energy though, because then you're not getting out.
Yeah, you're getting out.
So it's like I that's one of my favorite things about it is that a match could go on. I mean, there is a time limit, right? I think there's a timer. I'm pretty sure.
No time limit really, but there's like no no, it's like showing where the
the robots?
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll be taken out of your invisibility eventually.
Yeah.
Wow, that would be tough. That's an awesome idea then, to give like some kind of a timer. But I mean, if it really wasn't for that, the matches could go on infinite. If you had two great teams, I mean, it's gonna be wars of inches. Like, like one hit on a node here, one hit on a node there, and like, like climbing a mountain, because it is tough. I mean, when we were playing that night, I was playing the one character that can call in the drop bombs, and all I was doing was sitting at a node so it would automatically give me back my energy and just drop bomb. Wait, drop bomb. Wait, drop bomb. Drop bomb. Like, and I was doing it on every node. And I was just knocking robots left and right, because they didn't know, I remember, like, I had like someone who was like the energy used or something. It was like 20,000 or something. Like, it was like some like insane amount because I just kept using the drop bomb. It was so much fun. I love that character. That's all I would play. But then again, when people really start to learn how to play the game, they're not going to fall for that as much, because it does pop up a circle where it's landing, and then it does take a second for it to get called in and drop down. But I was catching people, man. I was catching them left and right. Oh, man, we were doing so good that night. I definitely love a second chance at the devs. We got one win. We've won a battle against them. I'll take that. I mean, they made the game, Like, we accidentally got one, probably. They probably were like, you know what, on this one, let's play with our mouse on the left hand instead of the right hand. And then we won. They were like, all right, let's go back to the right hand of the mouse. Like, we got this thing here, Golly. But yeah, so you're playing that game pretty ham, though. I'm excited to see, your future content, like, kind of doing that and stuff.
I think I'm going to stream a lot of FJ because I like this a lot.
And you're also really good at it, though. I mean, we're not trying to toot the horn, but getting the 4,500 MMR in the game, that's definitely some pre-pro season stuff. I'm definitely looking forward to season 1 and being like, you know what? I know that guy. Did a podcast with him. He's in the esports, Just saying.
Are you serious?
Hey, who knows, man? 3 months from now, you might have like a TSM jersey on, or something. Who knows, man? I could see that game having a solid esports. If they already have. And then, too, like, what I like about games that have that kind of spectator mode is then streamers can host tournaments. If they allow anybody to host tournaments, then a streamer can easily use a spectate mode to host a tournament, shoutcast it themselves and whatnot, give prizes out. I'm sure there's going to be some... Are they going to charge for the game, or is it going to be free to play?
They're going to charge it. If you if you key, they're going to charge it because they know they want to not, but they did some some work on this game. They did some stuff on
Mhm.
it, so they want to get paid for it.
Yeah.
So
Well, it makes sense. It makes
yeah,
sense. I mean,
it's
it's
not.
not like they're Epic Games where it's like, yeah,
Yeah,
you know what, let's drop like some millions of dollars. We'll make a free battle royale thing really quick. And then again, Epic Games was kind of struggling at that time. They did release Paragon, and that was kind of just like, eh, you
eh.
know, it was good, but it's like Smite was out. It's like, am I gonna play, Paragon, or am I gonna play Smite? I'm gonna play Smite. Like
Yeah.
much more solid game,
Mm,
But yeah, so it makes sense that they need to kind of recoup the cost there. I mean, I'm sure they're probably whoever's running the financials in a game company is always kind of
mm.
like, crossing their fingers like, "Oh, I hope this does good." Like
Yeah, yeah, really.
this stuff costs so much money. you know. And imagine
Yeah.
too with server costs and everything. Oh man, I can understand that. Hopefully they decide to also, if they change their minds, just saying, cosmetic microtransactions, I think are the only reasonable microtransactions, and they make so much freaking money. I mean, look at Fortnite.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
I don't understand, like
Unbelievable.
$20 for a skin. Like, and I pay it. like,
You paid it.
I like, it's like I need that. I must look like a fish man when I fight people. You know, like
Yeah.
this is a must have. Like Fishman Fealty. You know, I mean, granted though, I did pay the money for the original Fortnite, so I do get like the free V-Bucks and stuff. But like, it's not enough to keep up with like every week there's a new skin, or like they'll bring back the skin that got bought the least but that everyone kind of wants. Like they know what they're doing. I'm not falling for it, you
They
know.
they s- they see everything. They see the
hmm
stats and stuff.
Yeah, they
Which
know what's been bought. They know, which skin people probably want the most. They're tracking like the Twitters and everything. They got their ears on the ground. That's why they're bringing back the Red Knight. They bring back the
yeah.
Red Knight because they know like so many people are like, oh, I really wanted that one. And then like 2 weeks later, Red Knight's back in the store. It's like, how did they know? Some Illuminati stuff right there. Smart company though. Um, Let's see. I know you don't have too much longer here because you actually have like a thing you're doing later.
Yeah, we're doing like some stuff with Aftershock. I can't really tell it, but
Mhm.
I need to do some. I will do something with the community and on the
Oh.
game. And yeah, I have a little pass, because I'm kind of in the community and I mod also the disc. So I
Oh
got
man.
some. Yeah, but yeah, at 1 p.m. I need to go and
hmm
stuff I need to eat also.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess so. We'll finish off then with
My
Hmm.
surprise.
Oh yeah. You say you have some surprise. What's the surprise thing?
I That's a video, okay, and I made it on Fortnite, okay, and
Okay.
it's not a big thing, it's not a big surprise, okay, but I made it just for you, so you can watch this on your
Golly.
stream.
Link it in the Twitch chat because since I have
Twitch
you,
chat,
yeah,
okay,
Discord's not on my screen here. All right.
okay.
Let me pull it up. Let me hit pause really quick. All right, let's check this out. All right, I'm gonna check it out live here. Live reaction. I don't know what I'm about to see. All I know is the title of it says Fealty in Fortnite right now. I'm gonna click like right now, no matter what. Golly. All right, let's see what this is. Let's see what this is. Let me raise the volume. Okay. Got the John Wickery right there. Oh, that bird. Ooh, he's looking into my soul.
He's not. He's not.
But where did he go?
He'd go away. Goes. You will see what happened. It's simple. It's just thing I did when I was bored.
When I was bored.
Yeah, I was bored. I was in the playground mode.
Hmm.
I need to do something for it. So,
I
yeah.
love how like the sky is moving like that. That looks really trippy.
Yeah. So yeah.
Wow. Did you spell out fealty?
Maybe. Maybe.
Wow. How much wood did that take to make?
I made 50 minutes for that.
Wow.
I speed it a little bit. Not a little bit. I speed it like so much.
I love how like every now and then your character like walks away to go get like more supplies really quick. You know? And then
Yeah.
you see like the stairs get reformed and stuff and like
Yeah,
wow.
that's not my best because I could have like fixed everything, but I tried. No. Right.
That was cool, man.
Yeah. It does.
Gotta pull out the Napoleon Dynamite right there. Oh, go with the Footloose. Oh, man. Wow, the
Yeah.
lighting is beautiful. Golly,
Yeah, no,
man.
I
You
know.
made a fealty name, this guy. Thank you for that, man. That's so cool.
No problem, no problem. If you want like download it or something, that's fine.
Yeah, if you
It's
want to
yours.
send me the file.
Sure. I will tell the in there.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. I might have to use that as my stream start video there.
On Fortnite?
Just for the stream. Yeah, it doesn't have to be
Oh,
for Fortnite.
really?
Oh wow, I like this camera angle here with the llama.
The llama?
I like. Were you able to place a llama, or did it just work out that that llama was just there?
That was just there. That was just.
Wow.
In background mode, there's like more llamas. So,
Oh, okay. So you can get more supplies and build like the craziness.
yeah.
Like the song too. That's really cool, man. I dig it. I dig it. I like you got a crack in the sky too.
Yeah. I did it like 2 days ago. The final scene. I like it a lot, you know. So it's a good scene. Like you see me.
It
watching.
reminds me a lot of, wow. It reminds me so much of like this end part here with like the guy turning and then running.
Yeah.
Like one of my first YouTube videos, I did an end like that. That was
Oh, really?
like, yeah, that was like my druid character was faced away and then turned around like that.
Wow.
Wow, so that's wild. That's wild, man. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna use it. That's gonna be. I'll use that as a stream start video there once I can get the video. I guess send it to me. I think you can send it through Discord actually.
I'm gonna try if I can. I'm just going to use a WeTransfer. It's like it's a website where you can let your videos or image. You can just send it like that with a link. We'll see. So,
Or you could do Google Drive too.
oh yeah, good. I'm going to do
That
that.
one always works. But all right, though, I know you got to get ready and you got to do the
Yeah.
stuff. Thank you for stopping by on this. I'm going to
No
do the
problem.
promo there. Everybody watching, if you've watched this, go to twitch.tv/MaxGentlemen there. He does everything. Like, I mean, literally, he makes artwork. He can make you emotes if you're a streamer. You know, he'll show you how to do some cool layouts with his camera. He does these cool, like, dual camera layouts. Wild stuff. Definitely check out the channel. He's a cool guy. You want to say anything to anybody before we leave, man?
Thank you, Fealty, for doing this podcast. I think you should do on other streamer. You know, it's very fun to watch and to listen. And yeah, even if there's not a lot of chatter, you know, we just listen and we enjoy. It's fun. It's really fun. And
Awesome.
we should really do some more. And also follow Fealty Gaming. Yeah.
Golly gosh. All right, man. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to go to my end screen here just so that it doesn't cut off the FOD here. We'll be starting soon someday. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Golly
See you
gosh.
guys.